Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am wearing a turtleneck and I'm being, once again, very extra. It is very humid outside, not cold enough for this turtleneck, but I wanted to set the mood because we're doing a drugstore fall makeup tutorial today. Super excited. I love fall and I love drugstore makeup, so I had to put the two together and hopefully we can create something nice because I have no idea what I want to do. I'm kind of just going to wing it and go with it and hope for the best and hope that you guys like it. So as always, of course, don't forget to grab a snack, grab your makeup, and let's go ahead and get glam together. Okay, here we go. Let's start off with the brows, of course. I'm gonna start off with my Covergirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. This one's in the shade Rich Brown. Of course, I am just outlining my brows, but this is a really good pencil to fill in your brows as well. It's just so personal preference. You know how brows are. You know how it goes. Let me know if you guys want me to keep showing my brows in videos or if I should just skip it. I like to do kind of either or, but if you guys are just completely tired of it, I can definitely just skip through this and do them beforehand. So let me know. I've grown to actually really like my brows, which is crazy because it used to be I don't want to say an insecurity, but I kind of was. I kind of just always hated my brows. But I feel ever since I stopped waxing them so much and getting them done consistently and kind of letting them grow out, they are just so much better. So I pretty much just get them waxed. I honestly think maybe twice a year, and then I just pluck them. Then I am using my e.l.f. Brow and Liner Cream. I'm gonna use an AOA Studio eyeliner brush. This one specifically is the E133. I love this one. e.l.f. also does have a really good one that's really nice. It's basically like this, just different brand, but this one's great. It's from Shop Miss A. I love their website because everything is $1, and their makeup brushes are actually really, really good for the price. So if you are trying to get some good brushes and you're on a budget, Shop Miss A is where it's at. Whoa, look at that difference. Can you imagine if I just never did my eyebrows? Oh my goodness. By the way, I have this stamp on my hand if you're wondering what that is, because I went out last night and I'm trying to scrub it off and it's not coming off. Okay, what is this? Oh my god. Oh my god, this looks so ugly. What is happening here? Hold on. Okay, let's start over. Let's do this again. See, this eyebrow always gives me such a hard time. This one is pretty good, you know, it's not perfect, but okay. Well, let's try this again. Do over. Still, it's looking crazy, but I'm gonna kind of spoolie through this. I don't know what's up with this brow today. It's not cooperating. I'm gonna just use some Covergirl True Blend Undercover Concealer to clean up the brows. I put some right on the back of my hand like this, and then we're gonna clean these up because what is happening here? I don't know, but it's scary. Ooh. See, this brow is so good. It's why can't the other one be like that? I am just using an e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, of course, to clean this up. And if you're wondering, I got some questions in my last makeup tutorial. I'm trying to find the brush that I was just using. I just used a flat concealer brush from Alamar Cosmetics to clean up the brows. Any flat concealer brush will work. I just like it because it's so thin and flat. So you can really get in there and be super precise. Now to prime my lids, I'm using my NYX Proof It eyeshadow base. You know what? I forget I don't have long acrylics, so I can actually use my finger for my eyes now, and it's it feels so good. I got dip nails for the first time a few days ago. I talked about it on my vlog channel, which I have been posting vlogs every single week. So if you follow me around type videos, definitely subscribe to my vlog channel because I've been posting on there. I've been just rambling, but I've been posting. Today for eyeshadow, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Opposites Attract palette. I really, really love this one. I did a full face of e.l.f. and I posted that on my channel last week, and I used their cool tone palette, but today I'm feeling the warm tone. So we're gonna dive into this today. Starting off with this color right here, which is called Fresh. Basically kind of like a skin tone shade. I'm just gonna put this all over my lid just to pretty much set that primer. I know you don't have to do this. I know some people don't like when I do this because they feel it defeats the purpose of the eyeshadow primer, but personal preference, do what works for you. I'm gonna take this color right here, which is called Sassy, and I'm just gonna take that right into my crease. I'm using an e.l.f. Fluffy blending brush. I've been obsessed with this brush. It's just like the perfect crease brush. It's not too big and it's not too small, and it really is like the name of it. Like e.l.f. brushes are so literal. It's great because this is literally called the Fluffy Eye Blender brush, and that's exactly what it is. So I'm just taking this color and I'm building it up quite a bit, blending it back and forth. You see, it's just like that perfect warm orange color. I love it. And in the pan, it looks a little bit more like light and peachy, which you can get it to be that way, but if you build it up, you can get it to be really intense, which I like. So I really love e.l.f. eyeshadows. I'm taking the shade down here, which is called Warm. It's just like a really beautiful warm brown. And I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna kind of just focus this on the outer V. This brush is not working. Perfect. I really like this brush actually. I should have did this one first. It's a little bit fluffier. So I'm really just focusing this brown right on the outer crease. It's all about also the brushes that you use. Like I swear sometimes like when I'm doing my look, sometimes it looks like a little patchy. Like even like for instance this brown, it looked crazy when I first used it, but it comes down to the makeup brushes as well because they make a big difference. So if I would have went in with a brush like this from the beginning that's a little bit more fluffy, just makes it easier to like just blend and everything, you know, you get me. Then I'm going back into the e.l.f. Fluffy eye brush that I was using, and I'm gonna take more of the transition color that we used. I'm just gonna run that right in my crease. When I'm blending my eyeshadow, I do it in like different angles. So like I'll be really close to one mirror and then I'll grab another mirror just so that you can see how it looks from a distance and up close. Now for the lid shade, I'm actually not going to use a shimmer or a glitter. I'm going to do a matte. I'm feeling a matte look today, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to go into this shade right here, and I might even mix a little bit of this one actually. Actually, maybe I'll do this one instead. Okay, just kidding. I'm going to take the shade Saucy. I'm going to take the shade Saucy and I'm going to kind of pack that on the lid. Like a muted orange. It's beautiful. I'm gonna actually go back into the other color. I'm just kind of nervous actually to add it. Do I like that? Let me see. Actually, yeah, I like that. Okay. I'm gonna take this shade right here. I'm sorry I'm all over the place in this video. I feel like a hot mess, but I'm gonna take this one, which is called Happy. More of like a light mustard, and I'm gonna take that and kind of go over that other shade. It's a little bit lighter than the one that we just used, so, oh yeah, I like that a lot, actually. I really love that. Then I'm gonna use the other brush that I was using in my crease. I didn't even tell you what it was. I told you guys it was from Sigma. It's their small blend. It's actually from Sigma's sister brand, which looks like this, but this is a really good brush for the crease and for what I was doing in here. Okay, so I'm gonna use my CoverGirl Get In Line liner. This one is in Major Matte Black. It's just like a traditional liquid liner, but it has a really tiny tip, so it makes it really easy to do your wings. I'm gonna fix this up really quick. I have to be like really close to my mirror to get it to be like okay looking. So I think today for lashes, I'm gonna use these from Salon Perfect. These are the Extension Seeker lashes. Okay, so I actually ended up not using the Salon Perfect lashes. I used something different from the brand Jessica lashes. I love these lashes. A subscriber actually sent them to me. This is her lash line. I will leave it down below. These are like probably one of my favorite styles in the style Carmen. So nice, very dramatic, very full, but I feel like I needed it with this look. The Salon Perfect ones are really pretty. The 663s, I just felt like with winged liner, it just didn't mesh well. The winged liner is not perfect. It's a little janky, it's a little crooked, but yeah, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna use the NYX First Base Primer Water Spray. I love this. This is like an old favorite. I always go back to this. You know, I gotta have my fan. I cannot do my makeup now without, okay, no, that's kind of dramatic. I can do my makeup without my fan, but the fan is a must. Then I'm taking the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. It just smells like candy. I love it. So I pretty much just put this everywhere because of course we want our makeup to last. Definitely is a dupe for the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Get it while you can, because apparently this is limited edition, which sucks. I'm like, elf, please make this a permanent product. Then to fill in my pores, because that doesn't really do much for pores, it kind of just prolongs your makeup, I'm gonna use the Catrice Prime and Fine Goodbye Pores Primer, which you guys know I love. I'm gonna just take a little bit of this and I'm gonna put this right around my nose, between the brows, and then around the mouth. Had to use this again, NYX Born to Glow foundation. This one's in the shade Medium Olive. It's just so good, like, it's just too good. I'm using my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. I know this is really annoying, but I'm gonna wipe it away. I always try to avoid the lips and I always get product on my lips. I know it's cringy. I'm gonna wipe it off once I'm done. I love this foundation, you guys. Like, I can't stop using it. I'm pretty much using this or the Fenty foundation, the new hydrating one. For concealer, I'm using the Covergirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. Can't get enough of this as well. So creamy, such good coverage. It's bomb. You see how that blends? It's just like instant. To set everything, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. This, for the price, is right. Like, it's such a good translucent powder. And it is very smoothing, very pretty in pictures, so if you're on a budget, this is where it's at. You see how pretty that is? And I am using the shade Light Medium, which I really like this shade when I am really light, and then also when I'm tan. I feel like it could be universal. With any excess powder that I have just right on the cap, I just take a different brush and I kind of just like set the rest of my face. Okay, I'm gonna set my brows with my e.l.f. Brow Wow Gel. This one's in the shade Black. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the lower lashes since I'm here. So I am gonna basically take this color and this color and I'm gonna just smudge it there. It's really simple, just so that the top doesn't look so dark and dramatic. I feel like I always have to do my lower lash line unless I'm doing like something really natural. I'm gonna just line my waterline with the waterproof gel liner from e.l.f. This one is in the shade, I believe it's Chocolate Coffee. It's just like a brown liner. Then for the lower lashes, I'm going to use the Essence Lashes of the Day mascara. I've been really enjoying this. I'm just going to coat the lower lashes. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and bronze and contour a little bit. I know that this is really repetitive. It's so good. I pretty much use this like almost every day. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's just a really classic, great bronzer, and mine's in the shade Deep. Clearly, I love it, so yeah. You know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. I do have quite a few favorite drugstore bronzers that I really like, but again, Physicians Formula is just like unbeatable. So I'm just gonna bronze the skin. Okay, to do a little contour, I'm gonna use the Profusion Highlight and Contour 2 palette. I actually have never used this before. They sent me PR, which I'm so grateful for because you guys know I love this brand. I know this is gonna be good though because I love their palettes. I'm gonna take just a little bit of this color right here. I should probably use the one, like this is the number 2 contour palette. I should probably use the number 1 because I'm no longer tan, but I love Profusion. I always find Profusion at Target. Then I'm gonna take the natural light shade and I'm just gonna use my sponge. Okay, I gotta take these hoops off. For blush, I cannot think of a more perfect blush than Burt's Bees Toasted Cinnamon Blush. If you don't have this, you need it. This is like the most perfect blush for fall. I mean, look at that color. I love it. And Burt's Bees blushes are really nice because they're very comparable to Anastasia blushes. Very long wearing, very smooth. So I'm using an LA Girl 103 brush. Just like that toasty, warm, peachy. It's not even peachy. It's more so like a bronzy kind of blush. It's gorgeous. Okay, I'm bringing it back old school a little bit. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Golden Flower Crown highlight. Clearly, I love it. This is such a good like golden everyday highlighter. I'm going to just literally scrape the edges and just apply this right to the tops of the cheekbones. Look at that. Like, this is $5. So I'm gonna bathe in this. So pretty. Now we can move into the lips. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with the Milani Color Statement lip pencil in the shade Spice. Yes, this is so fall. I love it. Then for lips, I'm using Milani's Color Statement lipstick, and this one is in the shade Bahama Beige. Such a good lipstick. And these lipsticks are so creamy that you don't need to add anything over top, so I'm not. I'm gonna leave it like this. You see how beautiful that is? Milani lipsticks are great, and they also have a lot of vampy, darker shades as well, so you'll be seeing these in upcoming tutorials. The final thing that I'm gonna do, of course, go ahead and set my makeup. I'm using my LA Girl setting spray. Smells so good. Okay guys, so this is the completed fall drugstore makeup look. I love the way this turned out. I love the matte eyes with like the glowy skin. I think it's just so pretty. I feel like I'm gonna be wearing this look a lot with like a big sweater and some jeans. I love it. So I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate you, and that is it. Until next time, I will see you guys in a few days in my next one. Bye. We're just beautiful.